This video is being brought to you to give you some advice about running your first race. And even if you have ran a race before, this is also can be a good video just to listen to again, and maybe it can give you a tip that you haven't heard of, or just remind you of a few things that you need to be mindful of when you start training for that race. I'm an avid runner. I enjoy running, so running is something I keep in my arsenal of workouts all the time. However, we periodically here at Passion, we get together as a group and we train for a particular race. Right now we're training for the 10-mile race or the 15K race that's going to be in Atlanta on October the 22nd. And please feel free, if you want to join us, contact me and I can give you more details about that. Many of the athletes are running this race for the first time, or either their first time running it this far or either their first race. And I'm going to give you a few tips. And athletes, you can also look at this video and just remind you what I probably already told you before. A few things I want you to make sure you do, and I'll try to make this short. First, get the right shoes. Please get the right shoes. It make the world of difference. It's a couple of stores that are in the area. You might already know them, Big Peach and also Fleet Feet. Both of them are shoe companies or shoe boutiques, and that's all they do. They sell running shoes. They got a lot of information there, and most of the employees there are actually runners themselves. So not only they can help you get that right shoe for your feet, they also can give you great advice about running and tips about running. You can buy pretty much everything you would need to be ready for your race at them particular stores. One other thing that I keep a lot of stuff in my gym bag, and a lot of stuff, and the more I run, the more things I seem like I need to pack in this gym bag, but it makes my runs so much better when I do this. One thing I keep in my gym bag at all times is Body Glide. Body Glide can be found at any particular store, a shoe store, as far as a running shoe store, and also at Dick's or Academy. Any sporting goods store typically have this on hand. And Body Glide is used basically for any area in which your skin is touching cloth or rubbing against any particular thing, for as your cloth or your shirt. Me personally, I have issues for when I'm running, that movement there, I tend to have chafing right here on my arms. So what I do is before I go for it, especially a long run, I make sure I add this Body Glide in them areas to make sure I protect my skin, because it can get chafing and that can be very painful if it gets too bad. So invest in some Body Glide. And you can also use this Body Glide on your toes, and it helps from blistering too, okay? So invest in some Body Glide. Another thing I keep with me is Muscle Rub. Now guys, I recently gave all the athletes some muscle rubs, and I want you to make sure you use this. The Muscle Rub is not, I don't use my Muscle Rub after the run. I use mine before the run. It works for me. It helps my legs get a little bit more warmer, more faster, and I just rub it everywhere, my entire legs, as if I'm putting on lotion. It makes a world of difference. So make sure, if you haven't tried it, try it. Just get you some Muscle Rub, that's Bengay, anything in that component that just help you get the muscles warmed up much faster, especially as the weather gets colder. It makes a big difference. Something else I keep, Epsom salt. After them long runs, definitely after them long runs, if you can't do it every run, after the long runs, make sure you take 15 to 20 minutes and have a good Epsom salt soak. It will rejuvenate your muscles and also help you get ready for your next run. So these type of things I want you to keep with you. These are a few tips that I just want to remind you of, as far as when you get ready to run your first race. Of course, go ahead and get registered for a race. Go ahead and get that date on your calendar. And there's so many websites that you can go to and get an actual training schedule. The key to a training schedule is the more you stay on par to that schedule and doing each and every workout and each and every run, the actual race will be a breeze. The true energy comes from the training. When you show up for the race, that's the easy part. So if you need to, if this is your first race, I would suggest maybe even running with a group. Feel free to join us. We run here on Tuesdays and also on Saturdays, alternating Saturdays and Sundays. Feel free to join us. If you're running by yourself, just keep somebody around that's going to keep you accountable, to keep you on that schedule. And then come race day, you be all ready. So I'm going to stop back by not too long from now and give some more tips about getting ready for your first race. So we just call this one Racing 101. Get ready, get set, and go. Enjoy your training. It's a journey. If you have any questions, any concerns, or you just want a few more tips, please feel free to give me a call, text, email me, or call me. Yeah, you can do that. Again, thanks for listening. And again, I'm here if you need me. God bless. Bye-bye.